Hi everyone. It's been a couple of weeks, huh? 2 weeks ago I was exhausted, I think. I can't remember now. Yeah, I was exhausted. I was a bit ill. Had dyed about 57,000 skeins of yarn and was just exhausted by the time Friday came around. And then last week we were taking Molly up for her last knee operation, and last Friday we were actually bringing her back completely doped out of her gourd, barking at anything that moved, including my husband in the front seat driving the car. She was out of her mind. Anyway, we're back here today after 2 weeks. So I don't have very many packages and stuff, but as you can see behind me there is a knit crate. This is March's, I think. I don't know. Let me check. No peeking. This is, oh, yeah, this is March's box. Okay, so there's the booklet. I'll show you that in a minute. Usually I do a top down. This is just the sock crate. It's not the big monthly crate. I'll probably get the sock crate on Monday, and not the sock, the proper crate, and show you on Monday. So this month is Inspirations, and the sock crate is by Ordine's Wools in Luxury Sock. Okay, the one I got is not the one I wanted, but here we are. Okay, so here is the one I got. And it's a sparkle yarn. It's blue and light blue, dark blue, tonal business. And it's called Hidden Pool by Uru Yarn. That's not what the book said. But anyway. 70% merino, 20% nylon, 10% stellina. Usually they're only 5. Does that mean it's more sparkly, or does it just mean there's more sparkles for me to pull out as I'm using it? This is a fingering weight of 399 yards, 365 meters, 100 grams, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, very pretty. Oh, look, you can even see the sparkle. Sparklies. Okay, what else have we got in here? Something for a tea drinker. I may give this to my husband. I do not drink tea. And no, that's not why I was exiled from England. I just don't like I think you put loose tea leaves in it and then dunk it in your cup instead of having to make a pot, which is good because I can't find my teapots. I don't know where they are. Since we moved house, they've disappeared, along with one of my Pyrex jugs and one of my baking dishes. It's possible they're in the garage somewhere, but anyway, let's have a look at pattern book. I like that blue. I just wish that I got this here. Oh, this doesn't look nice. I wish I got that. Anyway, Hidden Pool. We are getting back to basics with this blend of blues that reminds us of clear skies and sitting by the pool. Well, yes. I wonder if they have, the other one is called Blood Moon. I wonder if they have that on the website. I might have to acquire some. The other page, this side is the actual box that I should probably get on Monday. I think these, yeah, they're light alpaca. Yay. I like alpaca. Alpaca does not like me. It makes me itch and want to pull my skin off. Hopefully I get this colour though, because that's, look at that. It's like a tealy greeny business. Yes, please. So it's got 4 patterns. Again, I think you've got this hat and scarf business that I'll never wear. Some socks made out of that sparkly stuff. This looks cool, which I think is a crochet pattern. See that there? And some more crochet socks. I'm very interested in the poncho type effort. It says it's a caplet, but I'm going to call it a poncho because it's a freaking poncho. That's why. Yeah. And there's also at the back here the inspirations for April. I like the look of this picture and this picture. I'll probably end up with this manky building picture, but anyway, this is the risk of doing the anything goes, because you can go in and change it to the one if you have a look at their website and go, oh, I really like you know, the blood moon one, I really like that. I could have gone in last month and changed it, but I like the gamble. Let's put it that way. I like the gamble. Today I'm wearing this. As you can see, it changes colour. This is a shrug I knit. It's huge, by the way. It's massive. It stretches for days. Look at this. Because I knit it when I was getting married and I weighed about 70 kilos more than I do now. This is actually a free pattern. You do 2 halves and join it together in the middle. It's literally 2 rectangles and you just join it together. Yeah, I knit this to go to dinner in after our wedding, because we went to Heston's restaurant, which is now closed down, in Melbourne, and had a fine dining experience, which was amazing. And yeah, so this is actually made out of, this is Countess Blazes Nerds Prefer Their Rainbows Darker. And as you can see, it on first look, it looks black, but actually, look at all that. Isn't that amazing? It's so cool. And I still have one skein of it and I don't know what to do with it. I've been diligently working on my husband's sweater. If I ever say to you guys, I really want to do a plain sweater, because, you know, it looks shut up, Saffron. It looks plain. She just huffed from underneath my desk. It looks nice and plain and simple. Tell me no, because it is so boring. You know that sweater I knit before, the on the grass sweater? It took like 10 seconds because it was so fun, because it was like broken C-stitch. Amazing. It took about 10 seconds. This one is so boring. I feel like it's taken years off of my life. It's a very strange construction as well. Like, you had to knit the sleeves separately and then join them in, like they're getting joined in at the moment. See that? And there's a hole in the armpit. It's a very odd construction. I'm following the pattern, I'm trusting the pattern, but I wish it would end soon. Also, I don't know if this is the last ball of yarn I have. I still need to go up and over the shoulders and do the V-neck. I'm hoping this is going to be enough. If not, I'm going to be on to Susan, I think it is, at Yarn Glorious Yarn, to express me another one, just to get this out of the damn way. It's driving me insane. And also my dog keeps trying to eat it, and the other one keeps trying to sit on it. It's not having a fun time, that project. It really isn't. Yeah, I caught Saffron sitting on it this morning, and yesterday Molly ate the pattern for it, so I have to print that off for the 3rd time. This is the 2nd time she's eaten it. And yeah, so she would have had the sweater on the floor if she could lift it, but it's like 600 grams now. So let's move on to some of my colorways we've done this week. These are new ones. I spent all day yesterday dyeing. There is a lot of orders that are just going in the mail right now. You all got dispatches for those yesterday. It was about 70 skeins, something like that, but there's extras as I've gone along because I just can't help myself. The only one I haven't got with me is Ransom Note, and I can't remember where I put them, so I'll show you Ransom Note next week, which is red with black and white speckled, blah blah. Okay, let me move my keyboard out of the way so I can put these on my desk without typing strange messages to people. So this one isn't necessarily a new colour. This is actually Koi, which is on the website, but A, it had an extremely old picture and only one picture, and B, it matches very well with the colourway which I've matched it with, which is Rusty Bottom. Rusty Bottom. I'll show you. I'm sorry, I'm taking forever to move these, but if on my desk before this, it would have just been this big mountain of yarn. Right. So, this is Rusty Bottom. I don't know why I've called it Rusty Bottom. It just is. See, now it's got this light blue base here across the white. It's not all that colour. See, it's only pouring on half of it. And then you've got speckles of this really dark purple and orange. So one of my customers who's purchased a bunch of these, she said she wanted a colourway to go with it. So I was like, I'm on it. So what I've done is taken the colours that are on this and made tonal ones basically. But we've already got koi, so there's already one in the bag. So there's the orange that goes with it. See, we've got the orange there and picks up the orange on that. And then there's this one, which is Cloud, which is the blue from the background picked up on it. And then this is my personal favourite, which is Nightshade, which is the purple. But as you can see, the purple is so much lighter. Look, that's the purple on it, and that's the purple on the skein. They come up very light, but it's still going to be complementary. So those are the ones that can go with that. And I've also put them on the website as a set. So you can buy all 4 or buy 2 of each, which is 8. And as a set, you can buy them on the fingering weight as well instead of DK if you don't like DK. But this is my favourite DK to make stuff. This is the rounded DK that I knit my last sweater in. And the stitch definition it gives is just so lovely. These are 250 meters per 100 grams, and there's I can't remember what I was going to say now. It's gone. Anyway, it's my favourite. If you don't like DK, it's quicker. It's quicker. Also, we're going into winter down here in the southern hemisphere as we speak, despite the fact it is actually 34 degrees to get today. Don't let it fool you. Overnight it will only be 12, and I say only. that's quite cool for us. So I'll put those over there so they're out of the way. This one I have here, now this is an Oopsie skein. They are listed on the website, and it's an Oopsie skein of the Castle Leoc colourway, which is one of our Outlanders. They've come up really dark, but I just wanted to show you them because they actually remind me of a colourway I used to do called Copper Corgi. I don't know why it was called Copper Corgi, but it's so cool. Look at that. These are only on the website for $22. If anybody wants them, go buy them. The reason they're on there as an Oopsie skein is because I don't know how I did it. I won't be able to do it again. So if you want them, take them, get them. Now, what have I got here? Okay. On to the last 2 or 3 things. Which one's the best of these? This is, you see that there? This is our Fantastic Beast for April. If you followed me for a while online anywhere, you'll know that we do Fantastic Beast colorways as a monthly subscription. This month, or April coming up, is this one. And this is the cockatrice. Let me tell you what cockatrice is. I always Google this because it's really interesting. Okay. It's a 2-legged dragon, so that's where the greeny brown comes in. With a rooster's head, again greeny brown and red for its what's this thing called, what is that dangles through from the neck that's always red? Anyway, there you go. We've got the dangly red bit, we've got the brown, and I look at this bit of blue with the grit. Look at that. Let me undo it so you can see. So like only half of it's the greens. See, and it moves down into the browns with your speckles. I think this will be a divider, this colorway. You'll either love it or you're gonna hate it. It's quite an in-your-face colorway. I love it. I probably wouldn't make anything with it. It certainly doesn't say, hey, let's make a sweater. You're gonna look like you've been in some sort of fight, I believe, but it is also, I just love it. I really love it. Like, it's the kind of one I want on my shelf, not necessarily to make anything from, but it can be a really nice still life. I just want to show you quickly these are all from the exact same pan. Like, it's not like I went, let me just do a couple and then do another couple in a different one. These are all from the exact same batch, the exact same dyes, exact same pan, the whole works. Look how different they all are. Isn't that cool? See, I was talking to somebody about Malabrigo the other day, and even Malabrigo, as big as the company they are, the Lotus colorway I have is wildly different to their Lotus colorway, and I've got it on 2 different blends, and theirs is still completely different to mine. So hand dyed is hand dyed is hand dyed. It's all they're all fraternal twins. It's very rare that you're going to get identicals with hand dyed, which is why some people advocate that mixing skeins every 2 or 3 rows, which life's too short for that shit, but you do you. You want to do it? You do it. This is a new colorway. All 3 new colorways that I'm going to show you today are actually on singles because it's my favourite. I really like making stuff with singles as well. This is called Contain Contagion because obviously we're going through a thing at the moment. And hopefully you're all sitting at home watching this safe and sound with lots of toilet paper. Instantly, at the supermarket this morning, I saw toilet paper. I didn't buy it because I don't need it, but you know, it was there. You know, there was a semblance of normalcy for like 5 seconds, and then I noticed there was a security guard at the front door and was like, okay, normalcy has ceased. So this is Contain Contagion because hopefully we are containing it. Everybody, do your part. Stay at home if you have to. Blah blah blah. Follow the instructions. Look at that. So these are actually 3 new dyes that I picked up this week. I use landscape dyes, and this is 3 new dye colorways that I picked up a couple of weeks ago from Craft Colour, who actually make them, which is an Australian company. The good thing about landscape dyes is that the citric acid is already mixed into the dye, so you don't need to faff around with acid or vinegar or any of that stuff. It's already in the dye. You can just soak your yarn and bang, you're away. I do have to remember that when I start using my jacquard dyes to add some acid, because otherwise we're in a world of hurt. But anyway, most of the time I use landscape. So this is from their new seasons collection. I say new, not that new, but so it's a very happy colour. These are all, yeah, like a little bit of red. It's so nice. I think these would be really nice in a Stephen West pattern. The last colour I want to let me show you it like this. Look, see, there's a lot of bluey green business going on. It's interesting. The last colour I want to show you, it's called Deja Vu, because I made it and I'm standing there and I'm thinking, I swear I've made this before. It feels like a colourway I have made before. It's not necessarily one that I have made before, it just feels like one that I've seen, one that I've made. I don't know whether I've accidentally copied someone, I have no idea. But this is Deja Vu. Again, it's on the singles. It just looks like something I've made before. I have no idea what it was, but here we are. So this, it's very nice. It's this, again, the dye base, the base dye I used was this one of the new seasons ones, which is a lilac colour. And then I tossed on some greenies and some dark blue and some pink, and here we are with something that looks like something I've made before. I don't know. I don't know if I have. I don't know whether I've dreamt it. But that is actually a greenish colour. It's not showing up very well on the camera, but that is actually a greenish colour. Anyway, that's what we have for today. It's been a very long week of dyeing this week, so I haven't done very much. Like, I know I'm supposed to be doing videos every couple of days and doing some more tutorials and stuff for you, and I do have things organized to do those videos. Hopefully we can get back to business as usual next week and do some more videos. I know that I have had a couple of requests for a 3 needle bind off, which I actually have set up ready to video, but I haven't got around to videoing it yet. Molly has taken most of my time in the last 7 days because obviously she's been drugged out of her gourd, but she's actually doing super well at the moment. Incidentally, I think this Monday coming, drawing the winner for the raffle, which you guys so graciously have been buying tickets for, to win a voucher for the website, and all proceeds have gone to Molly's surgery. Molly is now the second most expensive item that I own, which includes everything ever. So my house, which I own half of with my husband, and my car is less expensive than Molly. She is literally second on the list of items that I own that are expensive. So that really helped. Every cent that you guys have donated and bought tickets for the raffle for has helped 1,000,000%. We will still be paying it off for oh god, a while, let's put it that way. We're going to be paying it off for, especially if, you know, things happen. Incidentally, somebody asked how you do this. Okay, make sure all of your ties are going the same way. You've got no yarn going the wrong way. The best way to do it is to have a look and go, you've got them all crossed over, and if there's anything going across them, just push it back the other way. So you need to be able to see all the ties across your yarn. See that there? Can't see any going across the other way. None covering it up, and make sure it's the same on the other side. Then I'm going to take my hand out of this side because my ring gets stuck. Usually I put my whole hand in like that and do the other side like that, but I'm just going to put it around my thumb at the moment. And then you just twist one, hold there, twist there, until it's quite tight, but not, you know. See, look, that's all I've got left there. And that's all I've got left there. And then you let it curl up, take it off your, there, like that. And then put it through. Done. There we go. All finished. Okay. So next week we'll probably have the other knit crate and hopefully a new project or something that's not the boring jumper. So join me next week if you've enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe. I will start doing more tutorials again next week. And I've also got some indigo dyeing to do if we get round to that next week, but I do also have a load more yarn to do. Not for orders, but for, you know, adding to the store. I really wanted to do some more creative stuff because I haven't done that many new colorways since I came back. So I would like to do a certain style of dyeing, which is, you know, those spray bottles you get, yeah, fill those with dye. It's my favourite method of dyeing. You just spray it on the yarn and it sits on the top, makes nice cloudy effects. It's a different effect than sprinkling it on, and it's one of my favourites, so we'll do some of that next week. I'm in two minds as to whether I'll show you, but maybe. We'll see how we go. Anyway, see you again next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.